Scott Van Pelt here for 3 more moments on the Rich Eisen Show, calling in from Augusta. How is the rest of the players' community taking in the Tiger hype mania with him coming into this Masters, Scott?
Well, everybody is aware of, obviously, but also I think interestingly, really excited about the thought that he's not here ceremonially, that he's here as a guy that arrives with a belief that he can compete. And it's really been fun to see these young guys, Justin Thomas most notably, talk about, man, I want to get out there and I want to, I'd love to play against him in the moment, And David Duvall on the Golf Channel had the great line. He said, the hell you do, David, having lived it the first time around, is, kind of cautioning the youngsters to be too careful what they wish for. But look, everybody knows that the storylines this year are deep. There are many. And everyone also knows that Tiger Woods amplifies them all just with his presence.
Well, in that regard, though, Justin Thomas is one of the young guns who has not been in between Tiger's stints of greatness and also a comeback for that potentially. He hasn't been the one that's been carrying the sport or attempting to. I'm just wondering what the guys who have been doing that over the last few years, when they hear the narrative that, well, when Tiger comes in, it transforms things and more people are actually paying attention.
Well, I get it, but I think, put it this way, nobody begrudges him the attention because everyone understands that when he plays at Bay Hill and when he plays at outside of Tampa, that the ratings are 100% more than they were the year before. I mean, these guys all know that they exist in a world of wealth that largely was created by the interest that came from Tiger, and many of them idolized Tiger as kids. And that put it this way, nobody's mumbling under their breath like, "Oh, hey, welcome back. We've been out here, while you were coming back from." Like, there's none of that, man. It's just an appreciation for the fact that he's here, because everyone knows that all it does is draw more eyeballs. And listen, more eyeballs gives them a chance to go out there and shine. Just because Tiger's here doesn't mean he's going to win. Any of you guys go out there and do your thing, and with the world watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Phil's already 1 under. He birdied 1 while we had this conversation.
That's a hard hole too, man. That's it. Look, there are not many great starts out there. Then, like 2 and 3 actually are pretty good birdie holes. So I mean, Phil got off to a red hot start last week. He could certainly do it. He's won here 3 times. Played great golf this year. I don't want to talk through a break or something, but just a real quick thing that I found interesting. Mm-hmm. If he wins, Rich, he becomes older than Jack, right?
Yep.
And that year Jack won, he came not playing well at all. Hadn't finished in the top 35 in an event. Had missed the cut more than he'd made the cut. Phil comes in this year with a win and 5 top 10s. So at 47, if he wins, it would be awesome, but it wouldn't be a shock like it was when Jack won back in '86.
Right. All right. So last thing for you, Scott, as you go into the ESPN coverage, can you request the Masters theme? Can you say, hey, when we come back from break, would you mind if we play the Masters theme?
I believe that is a request that only the great Jim Nantz can make. I mean, it plays out of the stones in his backyard at his home. That's there. That's not a joke. That's a real thing.
I know that.
Jim just walked by into the Butler cabin, and I think if I listen into the distance, I think I can hear it. I think it just trails him like pixie dust.
Well, he was here. He was on in hour 1 calling from the cabin, Scott.
Sure he was.
And he was telling us what Tiger was doing out on the course and requested the music here. I'm just wondering if you just coming back from break saying, hey, can we get the Masters music here? Just because that's something I would professionally want to do personally.
All right. You know what? This is year 2 for me in the Butler cabin. I think if I can get to 4 or 5 years under the belt, I think I might just say hit it. You know what I mean? But right now, I'm just going to try to keep my head down and put it in the fairway.
Okay, hold on a minute. Do it, Mike. Give it to him. Come on, Scott. Let use this as some sort of. Okay, go for it, Scott Van Pelt.
Hello, friends. Welcome back inside the Butler cabin here at Augusta National on a gorgeous, sunny day. Most anticipated first round in recent memory. Tiger Woods is 13 under par through 9 holes. It's been an amazing. I'm sorry, that's my mistake. Got lost in the moment.
We got to workshop it. Hey, here's what you should do. And this might mean it's your last broadcast in the Masters. Do traffic and weather together underneath that.
On the 8th.
On the
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.